Okay, another question that pops up on the test is changing Premiere Pro preferences. And a lot of times we don't ever even think about this, we don't know about it, but sometimes you have to change something, how the application functions based on your own preferences. So the question that almost always comes up on this is changing the autosave settings. So you know that when you're working in Adobe Premiere, you can save your project. You save it whenever you want to. But as a safety default, it's got an autosave. And I think the autosave defaults to, when you, out of the box, Premiere Pro is set to autosave every 15 or 20 minutes or something. But I think on the test, they ask you to change the autosave from whatever it is to a new time. So whatever they ask you to do, you can go in and do it. And how you do that is up here in the top left, there's this thing here that says Premiere Pro. And when you click on it, you can come to the Preferences tab. Like I said, like I've always said, everything in Premiere Pro, you can get to it from these drop downs up here in the top left. So for this purpose, we're going to come to Premiere Pro, Preferences, and if they're asking you to change the autosave, you're just going to come to General. And you have all the things you can do here to set defaults to your application, set to your own preferences. This is how you want things to be. And since they're probably asking us to do an autosave, we're going to find the little autosave right here. And then you can tell it not to automatically save projects by unchecking that. But you pretty much, autosave will save you time and time again, because it is, eventually your computer will crash or something will happen and you'll wish you had something autosaving. So I want Premiere, let's just say we want to change Premiere to autosave every 5 minutes, okay? And you can also tell it, so what it'll do every time it autosaves, it'll save a new version of your project in your Scratch folder. So if you have a Scratch folder for this project in, for instance, mine's in Beckemeyer. Inside Beckemeyer is an autosave folder for this project. Beckemeyer, I have a folder called Premiere Training, and inside the Premiere Training folder is an autosave folder that saves all these things. And I have it set to save 1,000 times, because if you're working on something a lot or for daily, I just have it set to save, up to 1,000 versions of the autosave. This does not affect if you are, when you save, because when you save your project, you go up to the top here and hit File, Save. It automatically saves it where you saved your original project. Okay, so there's where you saved your original project, and then there's the autosave. For these purposes, we're changing autosave. So you come in here, automatically save projects, automatically save every 5 minutes. You can change the minimum project versions to 10. I don't know why you'd want to change it to 10, or 1,000 or 50 or 20, however many you want to do. We don't want to save it to the Creative Cloud because we don't have a Creative Cloud account. And autosaves on this current autosaves also saves the current project, which is that thing I just told you, your original project versus the autosave version of the project, where they make basically a copy of the project. So just to clarify, because I went off on a little tangent there, you're going to want to, when they ask you to change the autosave settings, you're going to come up here to Premiere, Preferences, General, okay? Come down to Autosave, and you're going to change this to whatever they tell you to change it to. It'll be very clear right there in the question. Make sure you read the question thoroughly. Make sure they're telling you to automatically save every however many minutes, and make sure they're not asking you to change the project versions to something else like 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever. Okay? And then once you do that, you have to hit OK. And once you hit OK, every 10 minutes, Premiere will autosave. Whatever you're working in, it'll just stop in an autosave, and it takes a few seconds, just like saving a project. It just autosaves for you so that you don't get messed up if something happens 20 minutes down the road and your computer crashes or something. That's it for this project. That's it for this video. See you again on the next one. Thanks.